Peace be upon you all. Today I can say this is the first unboxing video in my channel for PlayStation 5 Pro, whether from a presentation, unboxing, review, or a lot of content coming. All of this is thanks to God. Then you support the channel and the content in general. And I hope I'm not short with you in the content, and you know everything about the PS Pro, whether from the presentation or later experiments. I hope you like the video and enjoy it, which is an unboxing in addition to a comparison in the form of the old device and more details. Like the video and let me know what you think in the comments, and now let's get started. PS Pro, this is the logo for the PlayStation 5 Pro. I'll give you all the details. We won't go into details. First, the black box is similar to the digital version, and even this version of the Pro is considered digital. And it's written here that the device doesn't have a drive. So now you have to know if you're planning on the Pro and you have specific games on the drive. PS Pro, this is the logo for the PlayStation 5 Pro. You have to buy the game engine. Here we notice that it's written 4K 120 and HDR. If we bring the previous card into any PlayStation, we'll see that it has 8K. It doesn't mean that the Pro doesn't run 8K. On the contrary, it's better in 8K. But in terms of marketing or focus, the focus should be on the 4K 120. So the 8 topic is not considered important, and often, who plays 8K? I want one of you to play 8 right in the comments. And by the way, the box is generally smaller than the previous PlayStation 5 boxes. Of course, the device is suitable for people starting at the age of 7. And this is how the device looks like, as you can see, and we'll see it inside. A quick look at the sides of the box. We have to see it from all sides. By the way, this version always is the Pro twop up to 2. And 2 means that you can put an extra SSD memory at your convenience. Unfortunately, the box noticed some injuries here and there. You don't know, a mouse tried to open the device, and here I noticed a blow. If this wasn't a review version, I mean from a store, I wouldn't accept it. But in any case, I hope everything will be fine. The back cover will contain the specifications of the device mentioned quickly. The PSR, ray tracing, all of this we will talk about later during the review. And this is the warranty sticker from the official distributor. Always make sure that your devices are from the region officially for the warranty. Anyway, we open the cover, and as usual from the PlayStation, we meet a white box. Let's take out the content quickly and go back to them all in detail. First, we have the fast HDMI cable. This cable should not be wasted and should be used with the Pro because the frequency or data will always be very high. Some old cables may not give the required performance. Of course, we have the usual power cable, Type-C charging, and the controller. Of course, the controller has nothing new, but I hope they improve it and do not ruin the future in terms of analog and drift and these things. Also, I noticed that there are a lot of detailed explanations, both for the device and the system and the installation of accessories and warranty. And I'll give you a quick look at the specs, the power of the device and the 7 teraflops drawing processor. Wow, literally the most powerful console in the world. We'll go back to the details in the review. Speaking of the console, we will remove the cover slowly because we are approaching a technological revolution in the console world. Unfortunately, the specifications committee put the sticker in this difficult place. This shiny place, it is difficult to remove the sticker from it. So after trying to wipe and fix, there are still traces. I see it and deal with it later. If you have simple tips on how to remove the sticker, tell me. And now let's welcome the first PlayStation 5 Pro device, nicknamed the most powerful console in the world. And for the first time we say a console that can compete with the world of the PC. Yes, PlayStation 5 Pro is supposed to be at this level, and I'm honestly excited for the experience and look forward to the next video. Anyway, now we cover the design in general. Of course, the shape is very beautiful. Even with the PlayStation's identity not being changed in terms of design, colors, and edges, the device is still beautiful. Of course, the slimness and smoothness of the design is still there, and you feel that it's smooth in the design. But unfortunately, the middle part is still a glossy part, and I wish they'd make it matte to give it more volume and be cleaner. As for the front, we'll have the power button or the restart, and notice that there will be 2 Type-C ports. In the past, there were 2 types of USB, the Type-C and the regular one, but now there are 2 Type-C. I don't know, honestly, each one gives an opinion, either old or new. Second, for the most prominent features of the device, it is the lines or scratches in the black, which gives it a wild look to the device and a beautiful look. In addition, I think it helps in blurring. because when I zoomed in, it may not be visible to you in the picture. I noticed that there's a kind of airflow. I don't think they're just pouring it up because it's hard to make, so it's definitely good for cooling. This is what the device looks like from the side, and you can see the lines giving it a very nice look. But in your opinion, do you prefer the old or the new look, meaning without the lines or with them? For the back, we have a commercial lock opening, and then the back of the device is covered with the back cover, and all of these adjustments are for cooling, which means that the device will be better than the previous one in this aspect. Also, we notice that the ports are placed in a partial platform. We have the HDMI 2, one and the LAN port for the network, and two regular USB ports. And below you can see the power port. So in general, most of the back of the device is covered with the back cover. And of course, as usual, there are some distinctive features in the device. As you can see, the PlayStation logo is at the bottom of the screen. Of course, the PlayStation logo is engraved as we're used to, and we have the word Sony on the inside. And let's not forget about the texture and the design itself. When you zoom in, you'll see the precise parts of the PlayStation logo. Of course, I brought a bunch of accessories, but right now, I can't install them or make any installation for you. But keep following me on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll install and explain the accessories to you. Now, let's take a quick comparison between the PlayStation 5 Pro and the PlayStation 5. The reason I chose the digital version is so that they are similar and we can see them together. First of all, the size is almost the same. Of course, the Pro feels a little bigger and smaller, but when we see them in real life, they seem to be similar. But when you zoom in, you will see the differences. For example, at the top of the devices, the middle will be different. Also, the case is smaller in some way, meaning there are some main differences you'll see when we get closer. Even if we go down, we'll see the old PlayStation is a bit higher than the lower version, but the Pro will be a bit lower. And of course, the difference in the USB as I mentioned. I tried to show you more angles so you can see the height, so we notice that the Pro is a bit shorter. Also from the sides, we see that the Pro is more rounded or smaller in weight, but from the back, we see that the Pro is wider, whether from the top or the middle or in general. It's pretty similar, but the Pro didn't take up as much space, so it's better equipped than its predecessors. In general, you can see which one is better, the Pro or the regular one. By the way, there's the new Slim version, which you should know is much smaller than the two devices you see here. But I don't have the Slim version yet, so I didn't show it to you. In the end, this was the unboxing and presentation of the PS Pro. I'm very excited to try it out. I'll give you a full review and a detailed review, and we'll get to know the device's capabilities, both in old and new games, and we'll see if the device is worth upgrading or not. But I want you to help me in the next content. I want you to write all the questions and inquiries that you have in mind. Put them in the comments and I will answer and cover most of them so that everyone can benefit. We have now reached the end of the video. I would like to give me your opinion in the comments, and do not forget to support with like and share. And watch, God willing, all the upcoming videos. It will be PlayStation and we will know more about. God bless you for watching. Mohammed was with you from Games Reviews by Simo. Goodbye.